And we're live. Did you see that angry racist teacher who lost her job? She was on Tucker.
No, it's true.
So here, I have a video link coming.
She lost her job while on Tucker Carlson, or she lost her job and then went on
because of a Tucker Carlson video. Although Tucker is not the bad guy, I think I may have phrased it such. She, in my mind, is the bad guy, and they took her like 10-minute interview and condensed it, so she wasn't crazy the whole time, but she definitely had some crazy in her. Let's watch it together. It's a minute long. You guys ready? Ready, set, play.
Professor Lisa Durden on this show. She was here to defend a Memorial Day party that banned white people from attending. Here's her point of view.
Boo-hoo-hoo. You white people are angry because you couldn't use
Look
your
at
white
Tuckface.
privilege card to get invited
Lisa.
to the
Yeah,
Black
Tuckface
Lives
is hilarious.
Matter all Black Memorial Day celebration. This particular day, they said, stay your asses out. We want to celebrate today. We don't want anybody going against us today.
And you can't celebrate if someone who doesn't look like you is around?
Yes, you can, but you can
You're
also
demented,
say, I don't want to do it. It's a
actually.
personal
You're
choice.
sick, and what you're saying is disgusting, and if you were a Nazi, I would say the same thing to you. Well, that had consequences. According to Lisa Durden, officials at the school she worked at indefinitely suspended her following her appearance on this show. In her words, quote, Essex County College publicly lynched me in front of my students.
Publicly lynched her.
Well, you'll almost never hear us applaud the firing of anyone on this show. We've been unemployed, and we're never for squelching viewpoints, no matter how crazy they are. But again, my gosh, this woman taught kids. It's insane. Not anymore, I guess.
So that's the best bit.
Yeah.
And he's like trailing off. He's like, not anymore, I guess.
So it's worth noting. Like I feel like sometimes they paint college. This was a community college. I don't even know what it takes to teach there. Do you have to finish college to teach at a community college? I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Yeah, you have to have a teaching degree, I would think, like, or at least to be
a lot of the teachers they're teaching a
in your
trade,
field.
right? Like, yeah, they might be certified welders to teach at a community college and stuff like that.
No, she's a professional complainer. You can tell by the way she talks.
Oh
she,
my God! When she was doing the
racism
boo-hoo-hoo.
and bigotry right now is like an industry, and so there are companies out there that are like, hey, the Al Sharpton race huckster thing, where it's like, hey, it would be a real shame if a bunch of people said your company was real racist, but guess what? For a mere $600,000, I will come and do a diversity training course one afternoon, and then no one's going to think you're racist because I won't pit people on you and blackmail you with this tacitly. Like that, like it's an industry. And so if you make somebody's job, your job is to talk about how oppressed and how awful things are. They are going to see it in everything. Because they have to see it in everything, because the admission that, hey, under the law, everybody's equal.
That didn't allow white people.
Ruined it.
She straight up excluded white people from her party. Like, the right and wrong thing, you flip it and see if it's okay. If you said no black people at my party, well, shucks, that's obviously not okay, right? And you just flip it. She says no white people. She got fired.
It's just divisive for no reason. Or actually, no, it's divisive for a very specific reason, because her entire grievance industry is contingent on conflict and difficulty between different groups of races and genders. And so she wants that. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to her fucking party. You think she's fun at parties? Good. No. All those people are going to show up and be like, you know what? Like, this sucks. I wouldn't think cool people would go anyway, because they'd be like, oh, they're having an all black party. Like, this is kind of like going back in time. You realize that, right? Like we're resegregating optionally. What the fuck? Why?
I guess it's just political somehow.
Harvard had an all black graduation.
She is what's wrong with Democratic branding. Do you think that she votes Republican or Democrat?
Well, everybody knows. She works in a university, so Democrat.
Oh, was that the giveaway? No, man.
That's one of them.
The Democrats right now, they're the island of misfit toys. Like I was saying it on PKN recently. Picture a guy with gauge earrings and black lipstick. Which way does he vote, right? Like, if it's a fucking misfit toy like that woman is, they vote Democrat. Now, there are good people who are Democrats too, but their branding to me is AIDS skill wreck, Carl the Cuck, that racist university professor. That to me,
they identify as their weirdness, right? Like, whereas there's plenty of gay, transsexual Americans who are fit into a number of different categories. but they care about taxes or immigration or border control or something like that. And to them, it's got to be really insulting, all the sort of identity politics. I know that, like, if I ever saw a guy who I thought was like pandering toward the white vote, I would catch on to that, I think, pretty quickly, right? Like, it's not like Donald Trump would just become president.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna
like
mention him.
like the whole
The forgotten man and woman, you know,
all those factory workers in Michigan and Wisconsin and such.
the
Yeah.
Latinos and Asians who live up there.
It's
Those
like really
hardworking
it's annoying.
cheese-making Latinos.
You're both totally right. How it's like, if you have any quality about you that isn't straight white male, then your entire value is relegated to that quality. So you're not. It's like when that cop saved the Republican who got shot by that whatever his name was. You know, they're like, they didn't say two heroes or whatever. You know, Steve and Susan or whatever. It was black lesbian cop saves Scalise or whatever. And it's like, even in your own title, you guys are turning this person into not a person. She's a nice, handy little token for you to put in there. It's like, don't you see how this is like paternalistic and shitty? Like,
Yeah,
like,
you could have
and if
posted
you're,
a picture of her.
if you ever talk to someone and the first thing they bring up is like their sexual preferences, like, good God, you're not an interesting person at all. Like, we all have sexual preferences. It's like number one on like be a living thing. You gotta fuck. Like, that's number one. If you don't go past layer 2 of reality and like everything you have is just a tendril off of who you're attracted to, it's like, I don't know. It's like you don't want to foster any interesting hobbies or fun personality traits. So it's easier to just be abrasive and hide behind an identity. A lot of people do that, but to my point is more people don't do that than do that. And those people who don't do it are getting outshined by the people who do. There are way more gay people out there who care way more about other shit than just being gay. Like, they're people who like to fuck the same sex. Like, that's it. That's the extent where their similarities end. But not to some people. To some people, oh, you like penis, and you're both men, you must just be the same. You know, oh, you're a Republican who likes penis, off the plantation. You know, like that kind of thing. It's annoying to watch. But yeah, I agree with you on the identity politics, 100%.